Hello there. Happy Memorial Day. Well, not really happy Memorial Day, but it's Memorial Day. Yeah. Honestly, it's been a good day to have off, and be able to enjoy oneself, and relax, and get a lot of stuff done. Which I have, for the most part. Just clearing that little to-do list in life. But we're actually not playing Overwatch this time. We actually have some energy this time, and we need to continue our adventure of going through the backlog. And well, I got a gift about well over a year ago, back in December actually, at the start of the new year, by my friend G. It was a game he actually recommended, and he gifted it to me, and back during the time it was during early access, but the game's been out for a while, and well, I don't think anyone's really playing it anymore, and it's a game I've never actually got to try, and I actually really do enjoy dungeon crawlers. So, for today, we're jumping in and we're playing Hand of Fate. So, let me actually bring up the game audio. There we go. And let's jump on in. Apparently it actually remembers that I was playing before. Let's actually... You know what? Actually, no. Let's not forfeit.
Are you certain?
No, I'm not certain. I'm not certain about anything in this game. So, though a Hand of Fate is... Apparently it does save your progress, which is actually real nice. It's a dungeon crawler that goes through by using cards. And this is literally the first round here, and I just wanted to make sure it works with my controller and everything, so let's jump on over to the next card here.
What did you think would happen with a card called Ambush, eh?
A birthday party? A slight rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in grave danger. Draw one monster card. So, let me actually... Oh, it just throws me right into the combat. So it's press X to attack, you can press Y to counter. Kind of weird for, like, a combat game. So it's like, I've never played an Arkham-style game before, which actually uses this, combat. Oh, sneak up and kill them.
A choice. Select your desire.
I desire failure, apparently. We're knocked onto the ground. That's very unfortunate. So, let me actually just go here real quick. Let me actually just show the controls here. I'm actually using the gamepad, and it would be nice to have a refresher. So I can have the weapon ability, left button, right button artifact. I don't know what an artifact is yet. X to attack, Y to counter, B to stun, A to dodge roll, and left stick to move. So it's a very simple control set, which is actually interesting. Like, I don't own any of the Batman games, and everyone calls the combat exactly like,
You have reached my first champion. A good man driven to madness by a war that took all from him. Wife and child, kith and kin. From such dark and brittle iron I forge my tools. Now we see your metal.
Huh. Interesting. So the Jack of Dust is apparently the first boss in Hand of Fate. The bandit leader is stronger and faster than most bandits encountered. He can become enraged, making powerful unblockable attacks. Oh, that's not good. He also inspires followers to steal gold on each hit. Interesting. In the ruins of the ancient temple among the eternally shifting sand dunes lives the mysterious leader of the desert bandits, infamous for his reign of terror over any spice caravans that take their chances traveling through his domain. He rules as a king over the barren lands. Oh, let's fight him.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
Ah, interesting. And apparently there's the Jack of Dust, and he has 4 lemmings.
Some enemy attacks cannot be blocked or countered. Get out of the way or stop them with your own counters.
Interesting. Oh, I see. Okay, so I guess I should dodge roll then. Maybe dodge roll away from him. I have no gold now. That face he made was hilarious.
Down into the worms with him. Perhaps there is peace for him in the grave, poor soul. One champion has been sent to the cabinet. Yet we are only at the start of our road. You will face 11 more opponents who will test your strength, your memories, and your resolve. Few fall at the first hurdle. None reach the last. We have wagered, and you have won. You may claim your rewards, yet I will also claim mine. As you improve, so do I. Balance must be retained.
Interesting. So the Jack of Skulls, Dead King's Hall, the local peasant, Devil's Choice, River, and Captain of the Guards. Oh, I got a lot more. Medium Armor, Chains of Rage, Mercenary Contract, Medium Armor again, Fortitude's Breath, Desperate Measures. Bandit Attack. Interesting.
Shall we deal again?
Let me actually do one other thing here. I think the audio is a bit loud here. Let's turn that down a bit. And let's go one more. Let's actually turn on the subtitles. Those would be nice.
Ah, good. Now you understand the basics. We can begin in earnest.
Oh.
Your hero is returned to his beginning items. Our decks are reset. Welcome to the cabinet, home of the members of my court.
Maybe a little bit lower. Let's actually take that halfway. Alright, let's go with story mode. So the Jack of Skulls. Oh, there's even lore. Serving as captains to squads of lesser skeletons, these unholy abominations strike fear into the hearts of all warm-blooded folk. For until this fiend is defeated, their legions are effectively endless. Rule changes.
Time for you to face my undead army. Meet the Jack of Skulls.
Would you like to use a recommended deck and encounter deck? Oh, what? This is interesting. I can inspect each other's cards here. Oh, okay. So well, that's a. It doesn't even want to tell me what it is. Interesting. So a bunch of swords and shields I can add. Only one sword, only one shield? Really? It's a little odd. Alright. Let's go with the recommended decks here. Welcome to the wildcard update for Hand of Fate. This update adds different fates that you can select in order to change the way the game plays. Warlord, Soldier's Training, Shadow Agent, Nomad. Oh, you have to buy this. Okay. Monk. There's an easy mode, a default mode, and a hard mode. Deck changes. You gain full gold, you gain food. Also the poor tidings. Interesting. Let's just go with a standard here. These are all the encounters I can have. Alright. Let's go.
New content awaits you. It will be awarded when you complete your run. I will add my own cards to the deck. How boring life would be without a little spice.
That's a lot of encounters.
You play for life and death. Prepare yourself. It lives in every game. That initial moment where things begin. I have worked on these cards all my days, and the canyon has been there from the outset.
Well, let's climb down and reach it. First option. Would you like to equip the sword? Yes, I would.
Really? Is that what you're going to do?
Yes, it does more damage for a sword.
Running water protects against many things in myth. Generally, though, it's just a pain to get past.
Oh, a huge success, huh? Hey. Your light armor makes the crossing easy, and you even stop to die for some tiny stones in the river that may fetch a few coins. 1 gold game card. Nice. 25 gold, wow.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
I am, thank you.
I'm starting to wonder if you're simply leaving this card in as a quick way to get your hands on a shield.
I've only met him once. Whilst enjoying your evening meal at the local tavern, a strange old man takes the seat next to yours. He taps your shoulder quite painfully with his wooden staff to get your attention, and you notice that he appears to be a goblin, poorly disguised as a human. His wizened face grins at you with a hint of madness. My name is Mr. Lionel. If you give me what I need, boy, I will conjure up your heart's desire with this wizarding ward of my own creation. He cackles uncontrollably for a few moments, since it's patiently waiting for your answer. And let's ask him what he needs. Need? I need to help you. Mr. Lionel taps his staff on the ground and a shield materializes at your feet. There you go, old bean. He soon smiles a warm grin that reveals all his chipped and yellow teeth. Your face reminds me of my son. I haven't met you before. Have I? Oh, nice, easy shield. I'll take it. Then, before you can stop him with inhuman speed, he snatches a pickled onion off of your plate and sprints out the tavern door.
Deeper towards our foe.
Alright, let's take the stairs.
Many have reached this far. Further, in fact. I do not know if you have what it takes to do better than they did.
Oh, we'll see. The Traveling Mage. That's new. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Mages sell only specific items that they've discovered in faraway lands. Their prices can be high, but they also pay well for anything that catches their interest. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to stop. Let's see. Can I even afford things? While all dragon relics are equipped, receive 50% max health and full healing after every combat. Alchemical silver. I can't buy that, but let's see what it does. Press the right bumper to attack faster with each successful strike. The longer your combo, the more explosive the reaction. Hag's Wraps. Each strike inflicts a curse, slowing and weakening your opponent. Damocles. During combat, press the right bumper. Throw knives in 8 cardinal directions. Interesting.
The key to success is specialization. The more specific the intention, the more channeled the power, and the more dramatic is the result.
Alright. We've done all we can here. Let's move on.
Given how rarely one encounters the folk, you are fortunate indeed to meet Merith again. Or perhaps we are merely cycling around the wheel and dipping into the same memories time and time again.
A little nostalgia doesn't hurt anyone. I'll ask for supplies. Because I burned through a lot of food there. Captain of the Guards.
I always thought it was best to avoid the problems of others. I see you have no such concerns. There's a token in it for you if you win.
You hear a shout from up ahead and the sounds of battle. Racing forward, you discover a warrior surrounded by undead. Broken bones litter the area around the man, but there are still more closing in on him and he appears badly injured. "Stranger," he calls out as he throws his weapon to you. "Here, take my mace and put an end to these monstrosities."
It's a lump of iron on a stick. Not terribly subtle.
Equipment with this trait strikes fear into the cold hearts of the undead. They will sustain more damage and may not be resurrected around such holy relics. Interesting. Yes, let's equip it. We need it. Two of skulls, so that's different than dust. And the mace. Let's begin. Wow, that was quick. Good work putting them to rest. Keep the mace. We have enough back at Kader. Kader? Kader? He says, slowly standing. We've been hearing reports of undead in our kingdom recently, and I came to investigate. He stops to look around at all the bone fragments. More of them here than I suspected. Some new horde must have decided to settle in these parts and brought his minions. I must head back to the capital and report this to the Duke. Watch your step, friend. There is something more powerful at work than just these skeletons. This guard's token is now yours.
Yours. Well done.
Well, thank you. Like... Oh, crap.
I like this demon. He lies as often as he tells the truth.
Cloak Devil appears before your path. I'm here to test your strength, so-called hero. Choose my foe. Uh-oh. I don't get it. What's the difference? Can I choose the... Have I already fought this? Well, I have a mace now, so well Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, devil. Huh. That is a lot of enemies, actually. I gotta say, the combat so far is really simple. Excellent, the devil cries. You have passed my cunning test. Have some treasure. Perhaps next time our paths cross, I will kill you myself. The dealer draws, you gain 3 cards. This card's token is now yours. Supplies are always nice. 1 draw equipment card. Okay. And that is some medium armor.
Distinctly average. What do you expect me to say? Congratulations?
Well, now that you said it, thank
Armor
you.
protects you from damage. The best armor, of course, does so much more.
Cool, more health.
Were you hoping this was the end? No. Another floor awaits.
Alright.
Good. Now all you need to do is find and kill the Jack of Skulls, and we can progress.
You know what? Let's see what he has, actually. So let's see what he has here. Veins of Rage. Strikes sustained from bows and wands have a chance to restore your cooldowns. Fortitude's Breath, so that's a shield. Every third encounter does not consume food. Interesting. Press B to bash to shield bash the target, stunning it. Oh, okay, so that's shield, so it's X and B is attacks. A little weird, but okay. Shield, a shield, and then a healing cap. Interesting. Do I have anything to actually sell? Guess you only hold on to what gear you have. Oh. Huh. Well, oh, we have more than enough food, so I don't even have to worry about that. The Dead King's Hall.
Greed. If it were not for greed, then who would play at this game? Win this and claim my token.
You see an ancient ornate coffin in the main burial chamber. It may hold spectacular wealth, but it will surely be guarded. Take him by surprise. Oh, hello. Well, that's not good. Well, let's have medium armor now. Oh, I don't know why my combat modifier reset. Oh, I guess it's because I missed.
I did not realize you were such a fearsome adversary. I will bear that in mind.
I hope you don't. You loot the room. The dealer draws you 3 gain cards. This card's token is now yours. Equipment card. The Chains of Rage.
An excellent way to turn an injury into an asset.
Sure. I see no difference in... And gold. Don't think I'll be needing those anymore.
Again, the surprise attack. The novelty must wear thin on subsequent travels.
Hasn't worn on me yet. I'm kind of curious what the late game in this is going to be like. I thought I drew dust, not skulls. While searching the area for anything worth salvaging, you realize one of the opponents is like, oh, well, let's try it again. Come on, first card, never let me down. A quick weapon blow to the head fixes that. You finish searching the area. Another equipment card.
A strong left arm is as important as a strong right arm, after all.
No, let's not equip it. Food.
One of my cards. A small benefit. I will not be so graceful for long.
I'm sure you won't. Bandit attack.
Our bandits are displeased with your challenges.
Okay, but bandit suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Oh, okay, so that's... Wow, Skip really just throws you into it. Oh, so they aren't dead. It's like you don't even have to move in this game. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. Must be it. The Jack of
The
Skulls.
undead. Of all the players in the game, these are the most dangerous in the world, yet in no natural form. A wrongness, an error, cheating.
Jack of Skulls, this tenacious undead is unusually difficult to lay to rest. In addition to sheer strength, the skeleton has the power to revive recently defeated skeletons in its close vicinity. Serving as captains to squads of lesser skeletons, these unholy abominations strike fear into the hearts of all warm-blooded folk. Whereas until this fiend is defeated, their legions are effectively endless. Alright, so the description.
A challenge for you, and a token if you succeed.
2 tokens, apparently. The 4 of Skulls. Jeez, the only jacks.
Shots from rifles cannot be deflected. You would do better to avoid them. Are you agile enough?
Oh. Oh, but that's not good. Oh, What the heck is going on here? He's not dead yet, is he? Oh, I guess he is.
Ah, well done. Well done indeed. But you have roused the dead in their dusty tombs, and even I cannot say what will come of it. Now our wager becomes more interesting. Will the tools you've earned suffice to address the challenges I pose? That is the question, is it not?
Murderer at Sea DLC has arrived. Visit the landlocked lubber to begin the quest. Interesting. The hunt for the White Minotaur has begun. Song of the White Minotaur. The White Council is expanding its influence. The Goblin King's Hall DLC is ready. They're not good at dressing up as humans. Oh, Wolfguard. The underworld awaits your sacrifice. For diving into the river, you receive the Ring of Survival. Looks like a general card. For helping the captain of the guard, you receive the mace. 2 maces. Alrighty. For surviving the Devil's Choice, you receive the Devil's Wager. For exploring the Dead King's Hall, you receive a treasure chest. A heart. As a reward for defeating my skeleton Jack, you will receive these new cards. The Crucible, the Queen of Dust, the Helpful Priest, the Desert Storm. Once again, our reflection. Consuming Shame, Angel's Wing, and Frostfang.
Shall we deal again?
Huh. Interesting.
Another round, and our game truly begins.
Let's see. curses, money bags. In combat, the player's movement is reduced by how much gold that they possess. Interesting. 3 rock falls and 3 good
Bold
fortunes.
woman, this one. She did not collapse when the Empire did. No, she took up arms, organized her people, and vowed that in a country where death had gathered, she would be the one dealing it.
Ugh. Let's see. So we added the mace. Do we have desperate measures? What does desperate measures do? I don't know what it does yet, because I don't have it. A lot of helmets. A lot of different ones, too. I guess the DLC just kind of gets mixed in with everything. Interesting. Alright. Let's start the game.
Now we play for the cup, the first of my symbols.
Ah, I see what he did there. Gives me gold and there's a gold curse. In other words, keep your money low.
I've added some cards to spice up the game. In addition to the pain and gain decks, there are now blessings and curses. Choose your steps carefully.
Oh, he's just gonna curse me right off the bat. The landlocked lubber, already.
We play for a token now.
The door to the landlocked lubber opens with a creak, breaking the silence like a thunderclap in a tomb. Welcome, traveler. Before I can treat you with our hospitality, I must ask you a very important question. Have you seen, heard, or, God forbid, smelled a kraken? What is a kraken? The landlord stares at you in disbelief. He proceeds to rant and rave for nearly an hour about the dangers, claws, and feeding patterns and scents of the kraken. After which you learn that his name is Carlo, and in years past he sailed the seas as a captain. He now owns this inn and stays very far away from the sea as possible. After giving you some time to enjoy the warmth and some stale bread, Carlo approaches you. I've heard of rumors of boats going missing from the small village port of Norwich. No survivors, no witnesses. Norwich port is run by bandits, thieves, and smugglers. There's no way to know what's really happening there. Perhaps you can have a look around and find out more. I would go, of course, but I have this place to look after. Carlo gestures to you. To the empty, damp-ridden flea hole that he calls home.
Take your time if you like. I've waited long enough. Take the token. It is yours.
Huh. Okay. Oh, nice.
You might think the world of the cards is grim. Yet, even in the darkness, there is light to be found.
Ask for a longer life, ask for supplies. You know what? So much gold, I'm gonna ask for supplies. Free food, nice.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Ask him what he needs. And give me that shield. Thank goodness.
One more step down, and we may see the end of this, or another set of stairs.
Obviously another set of stairs.
This game is still only beginning. New rules, new tools, new abilities. We have far to go as yet.
The Song of the White Minotaur.
Again, a token is at stake.
The Mug and Barrel Inn is renowned for attracting the most talented bards from all around. You arrive there, weary from your adventures, but tonight's entertainment convinces you to settle by the hearth for a while. Hours pass and the crowd starts to thin. The bard begins to move around the room playing requests for small groups. He serenades a pair of young lovers for a meager sum, and is then generously tipped for leading a group of blacksmiths in a precocious chorus of foul language aimed at the folks from the next town over. He approaches you. Well, 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 who do we have here? We do have here? Doesn't make sense, but okay. A most distinguished adventurer. No tawdry tale of insipid chivalry or brash tribalism will do you. You, sir, merit a stirring ballad of bloodshed, heroism, and death. The bard sings for you the fable of the White Minotaur, a legendary beast who is master of both might and magic. Its power is such that it has felled every adventurer, bounty hunter, and treasure seeker it has ever crossed. At the close of his song, the bard leans in close to you and whispers, "The White Minotaur is no myth. I met a man 2 nights ago who hunts the beast as if he were its long shadow. I'd wager that any adventurer would be interested in the tales he told me over supper. All yours for a small donation." Nice, I think. Okay. The bard bestows you of all the knowledge that he has gleaned about the White Minotaur. This card's token is now yours. Nice.
Priests, gods, and eternal damnations. I have no truck with any of it.
You meet a wandering priest who greets you in a friendly manner. For a small share of your provisions, I will bless you in the name of the old gods. Sure, let's give it a shot.
Choose from these options.
He says a few words in a language of the old religion and gently touches your forehead. It is done. Draw 1 blessing card. This card's token is now yours. Will of the gods.
Blessings will remain always active and are never removed. Unless you die, of course. Then you're back where you began, as always.
Interesting. At the start of each combat, a random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is the first to die, then it pops out 5 gold, which the player may collect. Interesting. Well, let's hope we can get some food here, and some gold. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight, lying next to the skeleton at the bottom of the canyon. Let's try it again. Go, first card. What are you giving me? Desperate measures. This mace inflicts more damage the lower the health of the wielder is. Yes, I will.
Are you sure that's the right approach?
Yes, it's better than my rusty axe. Call for the priest. In a shady grove off the beaten trail, you will find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Priests have some skill in tending wounds, but they excel at removing curses. For a price, of course. Interesting, never seen the priest before. Buy blessings. Toxic blood. Wow, these are expensive. Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. The player inflicts triple damage against foes who are stunned. Only touch undead that physically strike the player may receive damage themselves. Interesting. Remove curses. Moneybags. Apparently I have the curse on me already. Really? I already have the curse on me? Sell items. I have only my basics. Buy food. Buy one food. That is unfortunate. Well, let us move on. Hitch a ride.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
It's better than walking. You found a friendly trader willing to let you ride on his wagon. Discover the exit to this area. Now let's hitch a ride. You embark on the next leg of your adventure.
You are close on her trail, and more confident than I had imagined. Perhaps you will play beyond this mark, and we will see your true mettle.
Alrighty. Let's see what we run into. Nope!
A terrifying walk to get to the Queen. So many potential places for an assailant to get the upper hand.
While journeying near the coast, you hear a rumble overhead. Falling rocks force you to take cover. Well, crap. First card never let me down. It never lets me down. You dodge the rocks by ducking into a small cave. A few minutes later, you emerge and climb around the new rockfall. You hear a voice somewhere above and says, "Did I hit him?" Hey, I care not. I'm going to take down these bandits. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright, so... the one I want to kill is right here. There we go. So the reason why I want to kill him is because he offered me gold. Hopefully I won't have much need for it. You loot the bodies of the fallen bandits. Chains of Rage.
Chains for armor, as you will.
Yep, let's equip that. Angel's Wing, the helm...
Move quickly from here. There is little material gain to be made.
This helm imbues the wearer with greater move speed. Nice. Of course.
Every step you take consumes food, but you will also heal as you proceed. Again, the stones tumble upon you.
Damn. Lose 10 health.
Oh dear.
Ooh, we've 6 of them now. Ah, damn it. Oh, you have to collect the gold. Just enough food to explore the rest of the rooms. More equipment. During combat...
Classical approach to dealing with crowds. Artifacts provide powerful special abilities to use in combat, but it takes time to ready them.
Reveal stairs. The Explorer's Helmet. Reveals stairs encounter upon entering a level and grants a gold bonus for revealing every encounter on a level. Interesting. You know what? No. Are you the queen? Halfling healer. Greetings, wise traveler. I have much to offer you. How much for healing wounds? Can afford that. Oh, I see. Okay. Why do I gotta keep the second helmet? Well, if I heal by eating food, I don't see a reason not to proceed. Of course.
Bandits, eh? Make an enemy of one, and you've made an enemy of all. One can't help but admire their single-mindedness.
A group of bandits suddenly attacks. The King of Dust isn't happy about you killing his men. Well, I'm about to kill more. Artifact. Press right button to use. Interesting. Among the bodies, you find a scrap of parchment with a rough description of you, plus an offer of a reward from the King of Dust. Wanted man. Let's actually just go across. Of course.
An accident or a trap? I wonder.
Lose 10 max?
Ouch.
That's painful. Just when you think it's over, a large rock bounces off your helm. Let's fight more bandits then. It's a nice game. I like it. It's actually... Oh, you're the one. So what, guy? Kind of like the simple models. This is a fun game. Well, need armor.
Middle of the road in every way.
Nope. Frostfang. Ice. Equipment with this trait is imbued with glacial power. Lizardmen are especially susceptible to ice damage. Interesting. Press left bumper to shoot. Cone of ice. You know what? Let's actually try the Frostfang. Queen of Dust? Nope.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new cards. Some you'll wish you'd left untouched.
You're minding your own business in a local tavern when suddenly 3 masked men burst through the doors, grabbing a young man from the bar and manhandle him outside. One patron bursts out in protest, but is quickly silenced by the solemn stares of all those around him. Leave them be, Garrett. It is his time, and it must be done. Follow. You follow the masked men outside. Immediately you are confronted by a large crowd, all wearing masks. Their leader speaks to you. Whoa there, stranger. I really would prefer that no outsider witness what we're about here. I know this may look like a god-forsaken thing we do, but you have no idea of our troubles, so I'll ask you not to involve yourself. I will not ask twice. We have no time for objections. The crowd turns and drags away the young man, their torches burning a mournful light into the distance. Once the light has faded from sight, you follow their path into the forest. You catch up with them, and, to your surprise, they are gathered around a yawning portal that whirls with malicious portent. Despite their disguises, it is obvious that none of the hooded figures relish the sight before them, and many are obviously distraught. The captive is carried to the portal atop their shoulders of 6 people, as though they were his coffin bearers and he already dead. The young man's struggle are subdued by bonds of rope. Will I interrupt? We'll interrupt. You burst forth through the hiding place and plead with the assembled crowd not to go through with whatever bizarre ritual they are engaged in, but you gain no support. Their leader eventually speaks above the crowd. If this man is so adamant that one of our own should not be sent to the underworld, then perhaps he should go himself. You're immediately seized by the crowd and pushed towards the portal. Try as you might, they are too strong for you and you cannot escape. You stumble and fall into the portal. You fall to the ground with only a gentle jolt. You find yourself in a forest that bears a most striking resemblance to where you just were, but with 2 significant differences. The crowd of masked onlookers are gone, and the sky burns with bright red flames. The sulfur and flames emerge foul hell beasts. Oh crap. Well, let's see what I can do. Weapon ability. Ratmen. Interesting. After you destroy the last hellbeast, the portal stirs back to life. You are lifted off your feet and sucked into the vortex, before being deposited back in the leafy forest you were ejected from earlier. This card's token is now yours.
Well done. Noble causes turn to rotten enterprise. You may win this battle and send the Queen to her rightful end. Yet, what have you gained in the process?
Only having death and destruction in my wake and a couple of tokens? Oh crap, I didn't read what she did. Well, this will be interesting. And a 2 of dust. Oh, okay. That's not good. What can I see. Okay. Oh. Okay, so
inevitable, I suppose. So often those who beat plowshare to sword die by the grim instruments of their industry. Still, she fought well and bravely, which is all I expect from my pawns and players.
The goblet upgrades stronger counterattacks. Your counterattacks do more damage. Increased stun. Your stunning attacks now render enemies dazed for longer. Interesting. New starting gear. Your starting gear has been upgraded. Bandit strength increased. Bandits have had their strength increased. Skeletons have had their strength increased. Bandits now have throwing knives.
You have earned the first of the symbols of my power and passed the first gate. There is no turning back now. Previously I was merciful, but now I cannot be. It is begun. I crafted each of these cards over the course of years. You have taken them from me in mere moments.
Interesting. Your meeting with Carlo of the Landlocked Lubber gains you this card. The Smuggler's Work. For hearing the song of the White Minotaur, I receive Hunting the Huntsman. For dealing with the helpful priest, I receive a health potion, the Healer's Ring, and Charity. For venturing into the underworld, I receive Alicia in Underworld. This is a fun game. As a reward for defeating my bandit queen, you receive these cards. The Jack of Plague. Asleep in the Forest. I personally would not like to do that. The Field of Poppies. The Battle at Brooktop. Music's pretty loud in this game, honestly. As a reward for defeating my bandit queen, the Fleet Cuffs, the Armor of Gold, oh, the Armor of Cold, I'm sorry, and a huge hammer. Very descriptive.
Come, play again.
Aw, I thought you could actually play with the deck.
Do you have what it takes to defeat the rats?
What are the rats? Let's see. Okay, so that's just... No, that is literally just... So each of these are just upgrades, then. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm surprised I didn't fight a king of... like a king of dust. Again, I guess they're probably the last ones. Oh, I have the goblet now, I guess. The Jack of Plague. Twice the fail. The player loses 5 gold for every fail, and 10 gold for every huge failure. Yikes. Here is a beast who hates your kind and has grown fat and evil with that hatred. The Jack of Plague will kill you and suck the marrow from your bones.
Ah, the rats. They have swarmed up from the dark places beneath the realms of humanity and now squat amongst your cities and feast and shriek and hunt and writhe.
Ooh, that's a lot more. Get no. Wow, everything got put in. Let's see. Deck changes. All the DLC is included. Oh, I see. They're adventures. Okay. So that last card was Goblins DLC. Let's see, it's 9:03 now. Let's see something. Alright, start the game.
Our Lord of Plague does like to rub your nose in misfortune.
Ooh. That was a lot of things I did not like to see. Only one move. Already give him half of my food? I want to risk that. You know what? No. I want to keep my food. Has to be blessed. Oh. So that also expands. What to ask for? You know what? Let's ask for a blessing. Guardian Angel.
Useful.
After your first chance card pick, you may return the card to draw again after shuffling. Interesting.
A horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Want to just take a look?
Fling your opponent's challenges back in their faces. It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
So I guess hitch a ride.
Each of these
into the
cards is
stairs.
crafted from your memories and built from your experience. I created them, but only in the abstract. It is the importance you place on them that makes them real.
Traveling tinker. In a shading grove off the beaten trail, you find a traveling merchant looking to trade with wandering adventurers. Let's take a look. Let's see. Ring of Survival. After every third combat, you receive 20 health. Healing cap. Any healing that the player receives is doubled. Gains of Rage. And the Helm of Reflection. We don't need to use any of those. We have 2 shields. Well, we don't need. Let's see a need for multiple shields. 11 gold for 3 food. I think we'll take our chances. Let's move on in great haste. Ratmen hunting.
Now you begin to trespass upon the Ratmen's hunting grounds.
You stumble upon a Ratman hunting party. Prepare to defend yourself. Boar of Plague. Guess they'll probably all have arrows. Rusty axe to help me.
Plague by name and plague by nature. The rats leave behind a deadly toxin.
Nope. health. That's good. You sigh. Sigh as you search the bodies, finding nothing. If only there were another way to stop this plague of rat men. Pay someone to take care of it, perhaps. You see a weapon glinting in the sunlight. Let's try for it. I like the odds for it. Nice and easy. A huge hammer. String together consecutive attacks, you do greatly increased damage. Press left bumper to unleash a forced explosion.
As pleases you. Roaming ever forward, hunting for the truth.
Alright.
What brings you to play the game? Ha, I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest, you are silent.
Well, I am a silent protagonist. Battle at Brooktop.
These places are rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here.
A light draws you to a nearby hilltop, where you see a warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Dust and dust. A light draws you to a nearby hilltop where you see... Oh, wait. Well, let's attack. I'll face the peril. I have a huge hammer. What could go wrong?
Now we begin to raid the
Oh!
The arena itself will fight against you. Beware of my traps.
No! Search the bodies, give me some food. Nice. And some
A
health.
little extra health, but it is only a momentary respite.
As you climb down the other side of the hill, you spy what looks like the remains of an ancient temple upon the nearby hilltop. Consuming shame? Wow, man, these things cost so much gold. Mercenary contract, ring of survival. Have anything to sell? Nope, not. How much food can I buy? 11 again. Upgrades. Yep, no, we're fine. Let's go south. Hello.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
As dusk settles, you arrive at a small village known as Lesser Dimgate. The locals are gathered at a shabby-looking inn. "Something must be done," shouts a voice raised in anger. "They took all our gold and food," one peasant wails. "Will nobody stand up to them?" "Sure, why not?" "They went that way not an hour ago." You easily catch up with a band of ruffians. They seemed overly confident and are in no rush. As you approach, the one who seems to be their leader notices you. Kill them! He commands, gesturing towards you. He looks like a troublemaker. A troublemaker. That's the best you can call me. Dust, 3 of dust. I wonder what's good at killing dust cards. Can I turn the camera? No, I cannot. Yep. I've made trouble. Trouble with a capital T. You gather the stolen supplies and return them to the villagers, saying, "Those bandits will trouble you no longer." Oh, they weren't bandits, a child explains. They worked for the White Council. It was our turn to give tribute. Oh, well, that's a problem.
So quick to anger. That's what makes them a mob, really.
As you approach the small town of Wishburn, an angry mob of peasants marches forth and confronts you. The red men have eaten all our food. We're starving. We demand food. Give them half your food. Give them nothing. Try and avoid the crowd. Run away!
A choice. Select your desire.
I so as always select the first card. Oh, hunting the huntsman.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think you have what it takes.
Turns out that it's not too hard to track down a mad huntsman who's on a crusade across the countryside in search of a mythical beast. He has been spotted interrogating tavern goers, accosting travelers in the woods, and closely scrutinizing various animal droppings. You hear that he recently left for a small town of Thatchcross and was even seen heading into the forest nearby. You follow a set tracks that lead into a leafy glade. Colorful autumnal debris blankets the ground. You stop dead when you hear a suspiciously loud snapping sound beneath your feet. Oh crap. Doors. One right, yep, there's one right next to it. The ground disappears from beneath your feet. You have a split second to leap toward the firm ground. You launch yourself through the air, reaching for the edge of this seemingly man-made pit. Oh, come on. Oh, thank God. You catch the edge of the pit with a firm grasp and manage to haul yourself onto solid ground. In front of you stands a grizzled veteran hunter adorned with many trophies from his kills. He moves with calm assurance, but his gaze pierces you like a dagger. I'm impressed you escaped my trap. In fairness, it was not designed for one such as you, but someone more substantial. Having spent so many years in the role of a hunter, it is unusual to find myself as prey. Let's share a drink at the tavern where we can converse as men, instead of tracking each other's footprints like beasts.
Your prize.
Oh, I guess I'll advance the story. Oh, do I meet them again? Nope. Oh, so I guess you can just revisit places. Well, let's just pass it by. Up.
Once the ratmen begin to creep towards the edge of the town, anger follows shortly behind.
Let's try and run. The Goblin King's Halls.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
One night, as you lie in the forest clearing, you were disturbed by the sight of a shadowy figure watching from the darkness. Well met, the goblin exclaimed, stepping into the light and sitting by the fire. Just the armed warrior I've been seeking. Ask him to elaborate. The goblin makes himself comfortable. My name is Mr. Lionel, and I have a tale of woe to share with you. And perhaps an opportunity for you to make a tidy profit from my misfortune. He goes on to tell the story of his troubles with the King of the Goblins while lamenting his subsequent banishment from the goblin community. The king could have shown leniency, he concludes, given his daughter and I were both drunk from the excellent Dulcian brandy served at his coronation. Instead, he opted to make his first official act my banishment. The fool will regret it, though. For now it is time for revenge, he says eagerly, taking out a strange amulet. For hundreds of years, the Goblin Kings have gathered treasure and
Come now, hurry
hoarded
up.
it,
We don't have forever.
breaking my immersion, and hoarded it in a series of enchanted and ever-changing treasure vaults. Only the Goblin King himself knows where his treasure vaults are hidden, but now I have a way to find them. Just need a lock of elven hair to complete this magical device. Okay. Excellent. Just get the hair by any means possible. Don't worry, I'll find you again once your quest is complete. And with that, he returns to the shadows and sits down behind a bush, watching you. Oh, we're still
A
going.
horse is a fine companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom. Hush. Can you hear the way his claws scratch the tiles?
That's interesting. No. You drive a hard bargain. Here, have an apple. Tosses you an apple. Well, that's unfortunate. I need to find food. Quick. I'm curious what happens if I start to starve. Captain America. Oh, thank goodness. 3 food. 1, 2, 3, that's 7.
Every game must include an element of surprise, wouldn't you say? Sometimes it is the human on the other side of the table. Sometimes the draw of a card or the roll of a dice. Without it, the game is nothing but a computing machine.
I'm surprised he knows the word computing. Good thing this huge hammer does holy. Only pretending to be dead. That's unacceptable. Select one to keep. Medium armor, ring of survival. Go with the medium armor. Some food. And some good fortune. Nice. Ah, damn it.
They will not let you pass so easily. Prepare yourself.
Oh. Oh, come on. Oh well, at least I'm not poisoned or anything. Use size to search the bodies. Yeah, you can never find anything off of them, I guess. What's this? Charity.
Ah, the wandering mendicant. Will humanity ever move beyond poverty, religion, and charity?
No. Let's see. Fine. Ah, the priest exclaims and draws out a tarnished old ring. I'll have the kids polish it up first. In the meantime, take my blessing. Toxic blood. Any
I
hit?
made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time.
Any hit on the player during combat has a chance to poison the attacker. Yeah, that's pretty powerful.
This tale begins, and then proceeds relentlessly. With each step, you will discover a new card and a deeper mystery.
Let's buy some food with this gold.
A chance to buy more food. You must be relieved.
Assuming food is here. Oh my god, it isn't.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Draws me blind, that's what he
Your
does.
provisions are running low. Can you press on?
What does he have? Plunderer's cap. Dragon ring. Let's see. Hag's wraps. That's not...
A
Okay.
crucible to heat and purify the flawed metal. You, in this case.
The town of Stegal sits upon the only safe crossing of the River Ernst. However, only adventurers allowed to cross are those who can pass through the Crucible. In the Crucible, you will fight monsters for the entertainment of the townspeople of Stegal. What will you do? I'll enter the Crucible. Choose your opponents wisely, yells a man from the crowd. I'm betting on you. You know what? We have a holy hammer. Let's actually use that to our advantage. Take him down nice and quick. Next. You survived that round, now do it again. Skulls of Jack, or Jack of Skulls.
The Jack of Skulls returns to the fray. Would you expect any less?
Oh, so you can step outside the ring. Oh, and his army is back too. Come on. Let me guess, one more? After surviving the Crucible, you've paraded through the town and allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throws coins, saying, "You've made me rich, warrior." Let's see, the dealer draws 4 gold gain cards. 15 gold. 15 gold again. 25 gold. 15 gold.
Here is your token. Well done.
Oh, with all that gold. Oh, shit.
The deeper you go, the greater the risk of starvation.
That sucks. $10 food for only 40 gold. Yeah.
Food is crucial for healing. If you travel without food, your strength will not be restored between encounters. You'll also begin to starve. It seems you'll learn that soon enough, though.
Yeah, I think food is easily going to be my price. Alicia of the One Underworld.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps recurring. A mystic named Alicia. Apparently, her expertise on all aspects of the Shadow Realms, interdimensional travel, and beasts of the void is unparalleled. You track Alicia's caravan. She travels under the guise of a fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She's considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. "Welcome, stranger." She recoils in mock blindness. The dark clouds of fate swirl around you in a tempest. For a little gold, I can help you see your future through the storm. Pay 3 gold for your fortune? Explain your interest in finding more about the underworld. Mystic looks around nervously before saying, "Now what makes you think that I'd know anything about such things? I am but a humble fortune teller. Can I interest you in such services?" Pay 3 gold.
Choose from these options.
Ah, bollocks. Ah, it's the one right next to me, too. Mystic exhales and opens her eyes. You detect a hint of disappointment. Wealth will be yours very soon. Oh, I see what she's doing. Ah, come on. Nope. Oh, there's the Jack-a-Plague.
He awaits plague and pestilence and blood and teeth.
Faster and stronger than normal Ratman, this beast inspires all vermin around him to strike faster, the more damage he sustains. Alrighty.
Win this and claim my token.
It's do it. Poor Retman. That was weird, I was taking damage for some reason.
The queens and kings of the rat kind have lost a child here today. For slaughter, your reward.
For exploring Brooktop Hill, I will see good fortune and the altar. For helping the people of Lesser Dimsgate. For escaping the Huntsman's trap, Mug and Barrel. For joining Mr. Lionel's quest, this card gains a token. Maiden. Need to actually get her hair then. For donating food for the orphans, you receive a Ring of Poverty and Charity 2. For surviving the arenas in the town of Seagull, you receive Armory, draw 2, a Noble Trader, a Wife's Fury, and Loan. As a reward for defeating my Ratman Jack, I'll see the cards. Berserker Armor, Scorching Zeal, Culling the Ratman, King of Dust, Devil's Carnival, Embertown Hero. Ratman Hunting, Ratman Hunting, Ratman Hunting.
Come, play. I do not want to just sit here. Look at the cards you have earned. Now we have enough to begin a real game. Now we play.
Interesting.
You can now access Endless Mode if you wish to test your skills against chance itself.
I have a Curse of Compensation. Whenever the player finishes a combat, they lose 1 gold per 15 health. What? That's a lot. King of Dust broke faith with king and country long ago, and has made himself rich and powerful through the judicious application of cruelty and terror outside of law for decades.
Some men thrive in anarchy and chaos. The King of Dust is one such. His tools are cruelty and terror, and I suspect he will harbor a great hatred for you, my friend.
Let's see. Just regular swords. Oh. Inspect. Interesting.
Some cards are locked and cannot be removed from your deck.
Interesting. Let's see. I can replace that with something like... Actually, you know what? Let's actually just go with the recommend. You know what? Actually, given the time, kind of want to focus on a few other projects I've been working on. I think this will cut it for now. I'll take on the King of Dust in another match. But this is actually really a good game. I gotta thank G for gifting me this game, actually. It seems definitely like a fun project to go through, actually. It seems also it seems pretty short, too. That definitely seems like you'll get a good challenge out of it, too.
Make your choices.
But I think for now, though, we'll end things here, and we'll enter the deck another time. Till then, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully fate will be on your side. Good night.